Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome along to today's commentary for the final game of the Northern Premier League season for Marine. They're up against Matlock Town today. We'll be hoping for a win and other results to be going their way to get a spot in the playoffs to reach that final spot in the playoff positions. As for Marine, they're looking to come off the back of that midweek cup final victory over on Connellan. It's in the Liverpool Senior Cup to consolidate their 8th place position in the table. They currently are. A win today would see them finish 8th in the table, but a much changed side, as I will come on to in a second, the likes of Sol Solomon and others injured, will provide an interesting game for today. Just to run you quickly through those teams before the start of the game. Got in goal for Marine, number 1 Bailey Passant, number 2 Kyle Haid, number 3 Sean Smith, number 4 Mark Howarth, number 5 and captain Josh Wardle, number 6 William Johnson, number 7 Jordan Lussey, number 8 Charlie Doyle, number 9 Joseph Hardy, Louis Britton, number 10 and Akil Raffi, number 11. On the bench, a lot of youth on the bench today. We've got Joel Stringer, number 12, Jemana Mendes, number 13, Lucas Weir, number 14, Max Davidson, number 15 and Regan Rhodes, number 16. To bring you the visitors' side, in goal they've got Sol Deeney, number 2 Jamie Sharman, number 3 Robbie McNicholas, number 4 Archie White, number 5 Johan Evans, number 6 Daniel Bradley, number 7 Alex Byrne, number 8 Adam Yates, number 9 Reece Steich, number 10 Carl DeMead, number 11 John Johnson. And on the bench for Matlock, number 12 Alex Duameu, number 19 James Pollard, number 14 Bradley Abbott, number 15 Bradley Wells and number 16 Harry Wakefield. So as I mentioned, Matlock Town today going for that final playoff spot. They will need results to go elsewhere. I believe it is Radcliffe and Hyde who need to be dropping points for Matlock to have a chance to get into that final playoff spot to leapfrog those two clubs. A win today is necessary though for them, as they definitely would not be able to leap. Well, they would be able to leap if they won by 19 goals today and they and other teams drew, but it'll be a very tough challenge to do that as the teams come out for the game here. In case I haven't mentioned it, I don't think I mentioned it at the start, my name is Alan Tiff and I will be leading you today through today's game. Unfortunately I'm not joined by anyone today, but hopefully I'll be able to talk you through the game as best as possible, keep up to date with the games. Obviously keep up to date with our Twitter account as well. It'll be giving some live text commentary as well on all the key moments in the game. So an important game for Marine today, but also one that doesn't necessarily affect their standings in terms of next season. As I mentioned, 8th place is the best that they can do in this season, but a loss today would give the chance to United and others to leapfrog them. But a top 10 spot is guaranteed for Marine in by the end of today's game. So overall, good season for Marine. You know, coming up into a new league and finishing 10th for your first season is not bad at all. It'll be one that will be looked to improve upon for next season, and with hopefully a better injury record next season, with the likes of many injuries, Ben Hodgkinson injured, Sol Solomon, a litany of other injuries throughout the season. So it will be something that the Marine staff will be looking to sort out for next season, but we'll have to see and we'll have to deal with it for now. But as I mentioned, a very changed side, like Louis Britton coming back into the squad. A surprise return for him in the Liverpool Senior Cup game. We were expecting him to maybe just come on for a penalty, but he came on early and that did score a penalty in the end in that penalty shootout. But he starts today. Like Kyle Haid played really well. Sean Smith returns to the squad as well. Jordan Lussey, stalwart in this team in the last few weeks, been playing really well, and Akil Raffi keeps his spot. But the story is obviously those players on the bench, the youngsters in Stringer, Davidson and Rhodes. So it'll be interesting to see how Neil Young deploys those youngsters if they are needed, and it's a great opportunity for him to be able to give those younger lads a game, give them that bit of experience in the first team squad that they'll hopefully be able to use later down the line. Of course, get your comments in the live stream. Tell us how you're feeling about the game. If the commentary's going well. Hopefully it is. Hopefully you can hear me all good, as we are not too far away from starting this game. We're about to start the game. It looks like it will be Louis Britton to kick us off. Marine kicking towards the end where we are sat in the media area, and we're underway for the start of this game as they go along initially towards the left back of Roy McNicholas. Now Charlie Doyle wins the ball in the middle of midfield, comes down to Louis Britton, who puts in a challenge, goes out to Kyle Hayes, now back into Ben Hodkinson. Not Ben Hodkinson, rather. Ben Hodkinson starts. Jordan Lussey looks to be out of the team, it seems. Didn't realise this. Charlie Doyle early is down with a hip injury, but we have an early corner. So that must be a late change in the starting lineup as Ben Hodkinson's come in for Jordan Lussey. Unless my eyes are mistaken me, I can't seem to see Lussey out on the pitch, so that's an unfortunate. Unless he's in the number 10 role. Actually looks like Louis Britton is maybe the one who isn't starting this game, as Akil Raffi whips in the ball, cleared away by the number 6, Daniel Bradley for Matlock. We have a throw-in on that far side, so must have been something, a late change for the Mariners. Louis Britton, obviously having those hamstring injuries, maybe not one where they wanted to risk him in the final game of the season. Ben Hodkinson, at least in the team sheet, isn't even the squad, but he is in as the number 7. As we go up for that header, which is headed behind for a corner kick. Another corner kick to start this game. A lot of pressure on Matlock Town today, needing a win to get into those playoff spots. Marine able to play with a bit more freedom, nothing necessarily to play for, so be interesting dynamics in this game as Ben Hodkinson takes his corner short into Charlie Doyle, comes out to Sean Smith, who goes back out to Hodkinson. First time pass, nice ball. Hodkinson now looking to shape up a cross, doesn't, cuts inside though, weak shot, which is easily cleared by the number 9, Rhys Deitch, and he wins it again. Beautiful work from Hodkinson, who's then challenged out for a corner. Ben Hodkinson get across the pitch there to win the ball back after his failed shot. Sean Smith to take a throw in here on the left hand side for the Mariners, goes short to Joseph Hardy, and then looks to go long to Ben Hodkinson, but it just goes through to the keeper, Saul Deeney. Deeney here taking his time a little bit, but goes long eventually towards Demead, cleared away though by Wardle and brought down by Akil Raffi, who actually clears away first time. Now to Mark Howarth, who heads to Charlie Doyle in the middle of midfield, who loses the ball to their number 6, Daniel Bradley, as the ball goes out wide to Demead on the left hand side. Got youngster Archie White on the left, who played so well in this reverse fixture. He's actually just been challenged by Kyle Hayes, played really well in the Tuesday game in the Liverpool Senior Cup final, did Kyle Hayes. He's won the ball back again. We now have a throw-in. In the reverse fixture, Archie White getting a lot of success down that left-hand side as they overloaded on the right, and then quick switch to play over to him was causing a lot of Marine problems, so I'm sure that's something that Neil Young and his backroom staff will have been considering going into this game, as Akil Raffi now has the ball in midfield but loses it out to the number 6 again, sweeping up in midfield as they look to go long to Demead. Bailey Passon had to come out of his box to head it, and does so. Raffi, now ball goes over his head, and Matlock looks to play him beyond but goes straight through to Bailey Passon. Goes short to Mark Howarth, plays a little bit of a short pass to Jordan Lussey, who has to clear away but poorly. Again goes to the number 6, sweeping up in that midfield. Seems like Bradley's going to have a very active day, picking up the ball off the Marine midfielders. Backroom staff don't seem to be too happy with the way they started the game. Pretty slow start to the game here, as we're just under 4 minutes in. Ball is in the hands of Bailey Passon though, as he will look to probably go long, although front line for Marine isn't the tallest. He looks to go out wide to Sean Smith, but the pass is slightly miscued and has gone through to their defence. Now they're down the line though with the number 9, Deitch rather, but Wardle got across to clear the ball. throw in here for Matlock on the right hand side. Looks like it might be Jamie Sharman to take this one. Not Jamie Sharman, rather. I can't quite see who it is. I think it might be maybe the captain, Adam Yates. But the ball is given away then